go. So today I want to take a look at a filter on a vacuum, very similar to the filter in the nose, your throat, and lungs. We have cilia hair in our nose, throat, and other places in the body too. And it's very similar to a filter which catches the dust. And this is what the dust looks like. So, you know, when we're thinking of COPD or cardio obstructive pulmonary disease, you can think of the way the filter works in a car, in a vacuum, in the house. So you can see it catches it all, luckily. So my excuse today, it's a bit snowy, it's a bit cloudy, it's a bit cold, it's almost raining a bit. So I overcame that excuse. 10 minutes out in the cold is going to help my cardiovascular system, help my breathing, and the blood flow is going to help my injury, which is my nerve, my radial nerve, tricep pec, and the power on that one, and mobility. So the goal of me being able to do my martial arts again and doing your regular activity, that overcomes my anxiety or resistance of I think it's too cold, cloudy, or whatnot. Also, there's been news of unidentified flying objects or unidentified aerial phenomena, weather balloons, cigar-shaped non-propulsion devices that the military has no idea how they're flying or how they're moving, whether it's a drone, it's a puppet alien flying the craft. I don't know. I can't tell you either way, but it is interesting how the aliens are coming on center stage now. So it's their time to go from stage left to center stage and maybe exit stage right before the next crisis happens. We're in an age where there might be like a polycrisis, which means you got a whole bunch of things happening: viruses, fires, floods, weather changes, economic changes. You have potential of cybersecurity issues, or the power coming down, power grids, maybe solar flares. I mean, it's exciting times, guys. We'll make it through it all. We'll be okay. Just get outside, get a walk in, enjoy the nice. I like when the snow falls like this. It's pretty interesting. But I cannot see the sky or any unidentified aerial phenomena or unidentified flying objects. And I can't tell you, confirm or deny, if they are there or not. But I do like the movies. I like all the sci-fi movies, love them. If there is different species, I'll welcome them in. If not, well, here's a good story and good movies. But like I said before, imagine there is a ET, like the Death Star in Star Wars. There's a galactic federation inside the moon. There's genetic modification of humans here on Earth, and we're this beautiful, engineered species of a hybrid of all the most powerful things in the universe. So that means the human body is quite extraordinary and quite valuable, because we'd be dead by now if they didn't like us. So that takes us back to how the lungs and the trees all match up. Doesn't it all make sense now? I'm just having fun with the science fiction. So 3 habits: tobacco use, lack of exercise, and bad diets are going to lead to COPD, heart disease, cancer, diabetes. Issue with the COPD, cardio obstructive pulmonary disease, if you don't treat it or reduce the tobacco smoke, whatever the environmental harm of everything, if you don't do that, is going to lead to heart disease and cancer. So the COPD is quite alarming because it's going to lead to the other two, right? The other two you don't want. So the 3 habits, 4 diseases, kills 50% of the people. We can increase their quality of life, and we can, increase the longevity with modern medicine. You can live for a long, long time. Or science fiction talk again. The gray aliens come down and give us technology because we're non-violent, and then what happens is they teach us how to resurrect with their consciousness. They pull something out of the bone marrow here. They download your consciousness into something, a clone that you've got ready and sped up, kind of like Star Wars, a lot of sci-fi movies. And then you keep living on forever, like Osiris, or King Tut, or Akhenaten. Maybe Shakespeare was a group of these extraterrestrials. Anyways, just having fun with science fiction. The lesson is that we are powerful, just like all the other organic things in nature. The dog's powerful too, cat's powerful too, all the animals are powerful. We seem to be the top of the food chain here, and we have consciousness, which the light bulb is turned on, which is valuable. So treat your body as if it was a hybrid, genetically engineered by these extraterrestrials, and we were made in the image of God, and then we're the top of the top. We won the tournament. There's no real species on here that can outdo us. So we've won the tournament of the Garden of Eden, or Planet 6, or Earth. This is us. But you can relax because, like I said, maybe the ETs will give us the gift of immortality. So special episode today, sci-fi from the Hero Initiative. I don't know if these things are true. I'm just saying them randomly as I'm walking. Nobody else out in the street today. They might be scared of the UFOs or the weather. They did not overcome the actual excuses yet. But it is only 10 a.m. and maybe they're sleeping in. They got some pancakes, some bacon. Maybe they're sleeping. That's okay. Me and Patty are out here. We're walking in this kind of like half snow, half rain. Pretty cold, pretty cloudy. So yeah, if you have an issue with the COPD, you can get these vasodilators or bronchodilators, which dilation means to expand or open. So when you start moving or breathing, your heart and lungs and the veins and the arteries, they start to expand and they contract. So the dilation means to expand or open up. Your nose does a good job because we talked about before, the nitric oxide that's produced in your nose is a vasodilator or bronchodilator. And your nose also has the filter, the cilia we talked about earlier, with the dust and the vacuum. So it filters it. So breathing in through the nose, NOS is nitric oxide, NOSE, coincidence, is your nose. So as you breathe in, you get a natural vasodilator, which is nitric oxide. And fun story, they were using, before it was commercially used or off-labelly used, is the Viagra. So that was originally used for like the heart, and they realized that the men's towers seemed to stand upright after this for a prolonged time, so they switched it to an off-label use to Viagra. So, but it's a vasodilator. That's why you have to be careful when if you are taking it, that your heart might race, or you might feel flush or something. So the same idea, you get the same effect. It's hard work, but you get the same effect with the breathing through the nose. So COPD, stop smoking or reduce the smoking, and get out walking. Okay, thanks for watching. When in doubt, work out. Take care. Bye-bye.